Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Chapter Cousins. Today we have a exciting episode because we are officially halfway through 2026 somehow. So we decided to do a wrap up of all the books we've read so far in the first 6 months of 2026. So,
I
I don't know how you want to do this. If we want to do the books that we've both read, if we want to like talk about them at the same time or not. I don't know. We didn't really decide how we wanted to do it.
we like go back and forth, I guess, because I don't know what we've read similar or it's the
Okay.
same. Do you want to like
Do you
do
want to start?
genres like mystery and then romance or something like that?
Sure, if you want to do that.
All right, mystery or romance? Pull it out of the hat.
I don't really care.
And you pulled mystery.
Okay. Um, okay, so the first like mystery that I read this year, which is also like the first like real mystery that I ever read, was the Inherent Game series, which throughout the last 6 months I read the first six books. So
And what were
I
your
would
thoughts on
probably.
it?
So this is really hard because if I was to go through each book, they'd all have very different ratings. Like as a series in general, I'd probably give it like a 4.9 stars
Out of
out of like all the books. Like that's a general like for the series.
yeah,
For
I mean
each
like
book,
out of 10 or out of 5.
out of five.
Okay, I was like
4.9.
that's very big. If it's out of 10, like, that's
No.
okay. Wow. Okay, out of 5, all of the inheritance games got exactly a 4 out of 5 for me.
All of them. Well, I think I don't know. Yeah, I some of them I didn't enjoy as much. Like I enjoyed out of all of them. The last two were my favorite. I really enjoyed those ones. But
They all get a 4.5, a 4 out of 5 for me because you need every single one of them to understand the
yeah,
series. Like, you can't
that's true.
really, like, I can't say, oh, I like this one more when, like, I can't suggest that one by itself to you. I have to suggest the whole series or you won't get it.
They are like I feel like if you read the first one, you kind of have to read all of them. So it's like a investment. So
Yeah.
I guess it depends what you're willing to get into. Okay, what was like the mystery that you read?
Well, those ones, and then also Killer Instinct. That got a 2 out of 5 for me. And it's different than mine, too.
Interesting. I is that like part of like the series, like the
The Naturals is part of the Naturals. So I've read
yeah
the Naturals last year, and then I just like read the next book in the series.
yeah I thought so. Okay, I don't think I'll read it because I don't know if I could handle it. I get like
I just didn't really like after comparing it to her other books she writes. I didn't like it.
mhm
I still have yet to read Little White Lies.
yeah, which is actually my next mystery, Little White Lies, which is my favorite mystery I've ever read. It was so good. I still need to read Deadly Little Scandals, I think it's called. I still need to read that one. But it was so good, and I would definitely recommend it. So you need to read it.
My next mystery, which I think is the last mystery on here, is Penthouse Pools and Poison. This gets a 4.9 out of 5 for me. I loved it so much. It was so good. It was like really a cute little mystery. It's a series, so I'm excited to read a series. I love series.
Mhm. Yeah, I never read series before, and then this year I kind of got into series.
Yeah.
Okay, and then my last mystery that I've read so far this year is The Rosewood Hunt, which I read because it was like similar to the Inheritance games. I would probably say 4 stars personally. There were definitely a couple factors that would have lowered it, but like overall, it was really good. It was like really quick, like fast paced. Like I read it pretty quickly, and I liked the characters, and it was interesting, and it was very similar to the Inheritance games. So yeah, I think it was pretty good.
Okay. I did not read any more mystery, which is surprising for me. I've gotten out of my element and have been reading a lot of romance. One, because it's really easy to find clean. It's easier to find clean romance that are free on Kindle without Kindle Unlimited. So I've just been doing that, and also audiobooks and stuff on Spotify, which are also free if you find them, are mainly romance ones. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I've been reading. So do you want to do romance next? I feel like that's going to be our biggest
Uh,
one.
sure. Yeah, that is definitely the majority of.
The problem is I don't
Um,
actually like enjoy like I would prefer a mystery. It's just really hard to find them. So romance shall be where. Actually, fantasy is my favorite. I love fantasy.
mhm. Okay, so the first romance I read this year was Fake Skating, which was also one of three of the books that I read this year that were paperback. The rest are all ebooks. So yeah, I would give this. It's really hard to rate this book because I feel like, because I can't like recommend it, but like I thoroughly enjoyed it, but I'm not gonna recommend it. So it's like it was good. I don't know if I can rate it because it's kind of hard to rate because I think the plot was really good and like probably the storyline was like a 5 stars, but there was definitely, I mean, the swearing was a little bit too much.
So I rated it a 2 out of 5. I have no problem rating it down because of the swearing. I don't like swearing. No, no. I actually almost DNF'd it, but because I knew a couple people who were like, just read it like Sharpie over the swearing, I finished it. The ending was not good enough for me to like. I was kind of severely disappointed. Also, the other books in her series, I've heard like they don't even end necessarily happy. Like, dude,
I honestly, I don't. I feel like Lynn Painter. No offense, and I think she's a great author, but she's a little bit overhyped. I think everybody obsesses over her, and I've not enjoyed one of her like thoroughly like 5 star. Like, oh my goodness, this is my favorite book, and I feel like everybody is like obsessed over like especially better than the movies, and I have not found that enjoyment yet from her books. I don't know. Maybe it's just my personal
I've only
opinion. I
read
don't know.
one. I cannot diss her on all of them because I've only read one. But the one I read does not make me want to read more. And it's just the swearing. Like, if there was no swearing, or even just
It
like a
was
lot less
good,
swearing,
yeah.
I would have been fine. The story was fine. But it wasn't. Mm,
Yeah. It was
like
like,
swearing is such a.
yeah.
And it was like it was just so much bad swearing. I
Yeah,
was like, okay.
it was over the top and like so excessive. And it was all like, too, the interesting thing, it was all like inside their thoughts. Like they didn't really say it a lot, which is
Yeah.
what is kind of annoying. It was like it was so unnecessary. Um okay, what was your first romance?
I'm gonna start with the Sunrise and Pretty. Let's work our way from bottom to top. I rated this a 1 out of 5. The only reason I rated it a 1 out of 5 is because I think it's overhyped. Like it's
Mhm.
nothing. It's your generic love like romance. There was nothing different. It was a love triangle romance. Like there was nothing different in it.
Yeah.
There was no swearing in it that I can remember. It's been a while since I've read it, but I don't remember there being any swearing.
Mhm.
Like I think it's a good one to like. Oh, my kids growing up, I'm gonna give them a romance book. Like, yes, it's your generic, it's clean, whatever. But like, it wasn't one that I would be like, oh my goodness, it's so awesome.
Yeah. I think it was really hyped up because of the show, and then everybody became obsessed with the show. So I don't know how good the book was. I don't know. But yeah, it is like it's a love triangle, it's a summer romance. It's so stereotypical.
I think there just wasn't enough added. Like, it was just a love triangle, and it was just a
Mhm.
romance. Like, it didn't have anything that was like, I don't know. Not, I
Mhm.
wouldn't say jaw drop. Like, I don't need jaw drop. It was just like not anything different than what I read. So
Okay, my next romance was The Elite, which is the second, I want to say it's the second book in the selection series, so it's also a dystopian. Which I actually forgot to put on here. I read the one too. So yeah, I read both of those, and this is one of my favorite series. I have not finished it yet, any already, but that's like 5 star. Like I love that series so much, and I think everybody should read it.
The next romance I have is Picking Daisies on Sundays, which got 2 out of 5. I didn't hate the book. Again, I'm just not into romance, so it was just not my thing. I think all these, it sounds like I'm really negative towards them, but I'm not. It's like, I understand that it's just not my thing. I understand that you're probably a great author. I understand the hype of it. Like, I do. It's just not my thing. Like, I'm not trying to be mean.
No, no, it's okay. Um, okay, so next I have Anna and the French Kiss, which I listened to as an audiobook, and I really enjoyed it, but I didn't enjoy it enough to read the next books. So yeah, it was good. It was clean. It was cute. I don't know. I'd probably rate it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Next, I have Rival Darling. I don't even gotta worry about the comments coming after me. I have to stress about you coming after me. I rated this a 2 out of 5.
I was so disappointed in you. So disappointed.
I read it. I didn't have to read it. Again, romance is not my thing, so I didn't enjoy myself reading it.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Next I have everything. Which I'm gonna rate a 2 stars. I don't know. It was okay, but it wasn't. I feel like it wasn't totally clean in my opinion. Like it was like fade to black, so I didn't really like it. And I don't know. It wasn't bad though, but yeah. Oh my goodness. Probably one of my lower reads though. Okay.
Next, I read a short story called Fake Dating My Grumpy Billionaire Boss. It's the longest title I think I've ever read. I rated 2 out of 5. Only because it was a short story. I actually enjoyed myself reading it. One, because I thought I was reading this book so fast. I was like, oh my goodness, I've like picked up my pace, I'm out of my reading stuff, and then I realized it was a 56-page book. That's why I got 2 out of 5. But it was clean, it was cute, it was good. I liked it.
Interesting. Okay, next I have Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. I would probably rate it like 4 out of 5 stars because it was really cute. It was a great fall book. I was so frustrated at the fact that the characters never confessed their love for each other by the end of the book. There was no, they literally got to the end of the book and it was like ended off where they're like, they turned from enemies to like friends. And I was like, I'm sorry. What was the point? So I was a little frustrated because I felt like there was no good point in reading the book. But it was really cute until the end when I was literally like, why did I stay up till 3 a.m. to read this? I don't even know. So,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, I had some words about that.
Next, I have Romeo and Juliet.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I don't even know if I can talk about this because it'll be literally a 40-minute rant. I could break this. You know what? Put in the comments. If you have to read this for school, I will literally give you a 15-minute breakdown of this story that you don't even need to read the book. I have so many thoughts about this book. It got a 1 out of 5 stars for me. I only read it because I had to read it for school. And, like, yeah, it's cool. I can say I read Romeo and Juliet. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Shakespeare, not cool.
Yes, I do remember you having very strong opinions about this book while you were reading.
So messed up. I feel, oh man.
Okay, next I read Wanderlost, which is like just a book that I thrifted, so it's like I don't even know if anybody knows about it. Anyways, it was cute. It was like about a girl who has to like she had to go do like the job for her sister because her sister got in trouble because they were like having a party and they got caught. And it was good, but the I think. Okay, now I can't remember. I want to say that the male character was younger than her, but I can't remember if he actually was or if he wasn't because she was pretending to be her sister. Now I can't remember, but anyways, yeah, that was good. I would rate it a 3 out of 5 star. I put it so high. I need to put it lower. Okay, 3 out of 5 star, just because it took me a while to read.
Next up, I also have 3 out of 5 stars. The Cupcake Cottage. I think this is my highest ranking romance book so far. And it was cute. I actually enjoyed myself. Okay, this is like the first romance I think I picked out that people hadn't talked about, and I liked it. I thoroughly liked it.
I guess I'll just add on because I did also read The Cupcake Cottage. I would, you know what? I would rate it like a maybe a 3.3 out of 5. I don't know because I liked it. Like it
I
was
didn't
good. Like
think
I
you
think
would rate higher than me. I didn't think you enjoyed it as much.
yes, I
Wow.
actually really enjoyed it. It was odd though because I never read a book where it was like they were like I mean they were like literally in love like the whole book. Like it was weird. And it was like they were getting married and I was like, "Whoa, we just leaped a lot" because it was like actual adults. And so that was like odd and it was also in third person, but I actually really enjoyed it. Like I thought it was really cute.
I liked how clean it was.
Yeah, it was really cute.
All right.
Um do you want to continue on
Oh,
or
I thought maybe you had. I was gonna say, I think my last. I have 3 on here that I don't really know how to, uh, categorize. So my last romance one is No Kisses for the Neighbor Next Door. This is my highest ranking romance. It got a 4 out of 5 stars for me. I love this one. It was so cute. I loved it so much.
now I feel like I need to read it because you rated it so high. Like
I
it must be
I
really
love
good.
it so much. And it's not a book talk book. It's literally like I found it on Kindle for free and I read it and it was so awesome. It's so clean and cute. It was awesome.
Okay, well, now I want to read it. Okay, I still have quite a few romance books because that's the majority of what I read. Okay, so I read all of the Darling Devils books, which Rival Darling I would give a 4 out of 5. Grumpy Darling I would give 3.9 out of 5. Wild Darling is a 5 out of 5. A Grumpy Darling, it was just frustrating because it was friends to lovers, and I just hate that because it's like so basically it's like you've been in a relationship your whole entire life and you are still like I can't confess it. I don't know. It was just frustrating. Okay. And then I read Heart Check, which was like this like hockey romance and it was cute. I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5. Picking Daisies on Sundays, which when I first read it, I thought it was really good. And then I read Don't Be in Love and I feel like I have to say it's a little bit lower because Don't Be in Love was so good. So Picking Daisies on Sundays, I would give a 4 out of 5. And I'm really rapid firing this. Don't Be in Love, I would give a 4.9 out of 5. And then I read Quarterback Football for Invisible Girls because my friend wanted me to read it and I didn't enjoy it, so it's like a 2 out of 5. And then the last romance I've read recently, aside from Don't Be in Love, is Rookie Season, which honestly I don't know because it was really cute and I liked the idea. Uh, maybe like 3.9 or 4. I don't know. Okay.
My thoughts on those, real fast, was Heart Check I've heard of. I think I might try it. And when you're talking about picking daisies on Sundays, it's true. When I wrote down all of my books when I was going through them, I downgraded quite a few of them because I was like, oh yeah, well I read this one and that one was better, or I read this one and that was better. So like I had to kind of go through and I changed, like I adjusted, and I think that happens every time I read a book. Every time I read a book, I go either this is like so much better, or I compare it to it and go, this is not very good. So it depends
Mm-hmm.
on what you read before. So next I have The Uglies, and I don't know, it's not a mystery, and but it's not all
It's like
romance.
a
Like,
dystopian because it's like a futuristic.
yeah,
I
sci-fi.
don't know.
I don't know.
Sci-fi, maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna classify sci-fi. It's the only one I have on here. I rated it a 1 out of 5. Again, I had to read it for school. What?
Your school has bad picks, apparently.
No, my school. Yeah, I don't. No. Uglies, I have nothing better to say, but if you're gonna read it, you're gonna have to read the whole series. I did not because I hated it. I was so mad. I was so mad. I guess I shouldn't say it was a horrible book. I guess the book moved me enough to make me hate it, but the way it ended, the first book, no. No. That's all I have to say.
Okay, well, I only have one other book.
Okay, I
So,
have. So what are your next? What's your next book? Wait, I'm gonna guess. Is it Powerless?
yes. So, that's the only fantasy that I read this year. Also, like, my first fantasy that I ever read. I'm gonna give Powerless 4.9 out of 5, maybe? I don't know. I also really enjoyed it when I read it, but anyways, so now I'm reading Reckless currently, but I'm not gonna finish it by the end of the month. And
I
I'm sorry, I'm not really enjoying it, that one.
You know what? I'll take the 4.9. I am a big fantasy person. I absolutely love Powerless. It got a 5 out of 5. And I also finished Reckless, and it too got a 5 out of 5. It was so good. I am currently reading. I feel like after we're done on this list, we should go on to what we're currently reading and what we're excited to read, like, for the next few months. But, I'm currently reading Fearless. Is that the next book in the series? I'm reading the next book in the series. I can't remember. I think it's Fearless.
Yeah, Fearless.
Um, I did not read Caraval this year. I loved Caraval, and then I started Legendary, and I can't get into it. Like, I'm literally halfway through Legendary, couldn't get into it, so I'm like, oh, I'll start Finale. Halfway through it, couldn't get into it. I don't think I'll finish that series. I only like Caraval. I don't like the other two books in the series. I love fantasy so much.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know. Okay, do you
what
have
are
any others?
you no, that was the end of mine.
Okay.
What are you currently reading?
So, like I said, I'm currently reading Reckless. I have read, like, I don't know how many pages of it, like 70 or something like that. So far, it's just been going on very long, and I'm waiting for the climax to happen. But it also spoiled it for me, so it's
No such
really
thing.
hard. What?
I thought you said I
Did I
spoiled
spoil
it
it?
for you.
Yeah, I spoiled it for me.
Oh, you spoiled it for you. I thought you said I
Yeah.
spoiled it for you. And I'm like, I
No, I spoiled.
haven't.
No, I did kind of spoil it, and so now it's like because I know what's gonna happen. It's like not as like enjoyable because like I already know what's gonna happen. So anyway, so now I'm just like waiting, and it's taking a while, and I'm also in a bit of a reading slump, so I'm kind of been struggling to read that. But yeah, that's what I'm currently reading.
I finished Reckless. I spoiled the ending of Reckless on myself. Queen of spoilers, at it again. And um I still enjoyed myself. I was still like when it came, it was just so like ugh. Like it was like someone punched you. It was so crazy. I'm currently reading Fearless. And I don't think I'm currently reading anything else. I'm usually reading multiple books, but I don't think I am. Okay, what are you excited to read? Like, do you have anything that you're like?
Um. Okay, so I have my physical TBR here, which, like I said, I only read. So the last 21 books I've read have all been ebooks, and so I'm kind of hoping this summer to tackle this, and I'm kind of excited to start the Match series because I really like dystopian. So I'm looking forward to reading that. Uh, I'm trying to think of. Well, I'm obviously excited for Gilded Blade. That's a given. I'm also kind of excited for Lee, and I don't remember what her name is for the one who wrote Picking These on Sundays and Don't Be in Love. In next month, I think her new book comes out. Summer in the Stars or Summer Under the Stars, something like that. So I really liked the other book, so I'm hoping that that one's good. I can't think of any off the top of my head that I'm looking forward to either. Yeah.
I want to try. I just had it. I was just thinking about what is it called? It's the Harbor series, the Flower Shop. My goodness, what is it called?
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Daisy
don't remember
Chain
what
Flower
it's called.
Shop. I think that's what it is. I want to read that one. Although I'm pretty sure that's the end of the series, so that series I want to start. I want to start that series. I'm gonna finish Hail Mary. I'm gonna do it. Okay, like I will finish that book by the end of the year. I don't
Yeah.
like. I will do it. You know what? I will finish the book and watch the movie by the end of the year. I guarantee. I don't care if it's the last day of the year. I will do it. So that series that, and then I have a few like random ones on my physical TBR that I guess I could do, like that are not book talk books. One's kind of gives me Inheritance Games vibes, but I'm not quite positive. And I think that's like the biggest ones I want to do, or like heart check and stuff, but we'll see
Hmm.
if I get there.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping to like read this summer, like try and just embrace the summer reading. Because I feel like I did not read last year. It was bad. So yeah, and we're
Oh,
also
me
planning.
too.
I'm also like, because we're also planning. Well, we're hopefully doing a readathon next month. So hopefully we can like get through some of our books. And I don't know. Hopefully we still do that because I do want to do it, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh, and Gilded Blade is on my very excited to
Yeah.
read list because there's no way. I think this is a theory. I think Jennifer Lynn Barnes is telling us this is her last book, so she can come out with another book secretly and surprise us all. You know, that's not a theory, that is just a hope of mine. That's like, I really am grasping onto that because I don't need this series to end. I love this series so
I
much.
mean, it does feel like such like an end of an era, even though I only entered the era this year. But yeah, for the fans that have been waiting like 7 years for this, like that's insane. I can't imagine having to wait so long to see it all come together. Yeah, I don't know if she's really gonna end it. I'm
No,
very
there's no
excited
way.
though.
There's no way. She's pulling a Tobias on us, okay? There ain't no way.
Maybe.
I
Yeah,
hope.
I don't know.
I can only hope. Oh.
Okay, I don't know if I have anything else to say.
Well,
I guess
we went over the books that we've read so far, the books we're currently reading, the books that we want to read.
I think we covered a lot. I guess let us know how many books you've read so far in the comments and what books you're also looking forward to reading. And we will see you next Wednesday.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.